and it's a really wide plank, because without having a tape measure here, I could measure like that. That's an 8-inch. That's a good 8-inch plank right there. Anyways, guys, we're going to continue on our SWOT analysis. So I guess, you know, these displays being so wide open, it could be a really good strength for this company, but I don't think the lighting is very consistent, because the way they have their commercial lighting set up is it doesn't really show the product in a in sort of a room situ, because these lights are so far away. I would say maybe as a weakness, the lighting in this particular showroom. If the lighting was close up, you know, sort of a spotlight beaming onto, you know, maybe like a tilted can light tilted onto our displays, maybe then it would kind of show up as a much you know, sort of a grand display. You know, it would kind of maybe look a little bit more upmarket. It would probably highlight the product a little more. In essence, you know, lighting can sell the product for you. So this is a beautiful floor, $799. Well, that's the thing, guys. Pricing: unfinished red oak solid hardwood select grade, $398 a square foot. So that is a killer. That is a killer price. Because here you have, but this is pre-finished acacia. Okay, so never mind. But here, guys, this is, I mean, this is a steal of a deal. Clearance $398. Now you got all your adhesives here. You got all your tools, trowels, and everything you need to install these fine floors. So you got your staple guns here, Freeman staple guns, 89 bucks. Well, the big professional one, that one with the 45-degree angle, you're gonna pay $350 for that. But yeah, guys, so, and look at this beautiful display here. This is, you know, I mean, and then there's lighting right over this. So look at this display, how it's well lit, versus a display that's maybe a little bit away from the lighting. And does that sell the product better, or does that one sell the product better? We got your slip tongues here. When you got to return on yourself and you got to create a new tongue, basically a male out of a female, then you would want to get yourself a slip tongue. Here you got your saws. Well, there's some backer board, a stair nosing. Wow. So, you know, if you are a contractor, professional installer, this is also a great place where you can come and you can order all these specialty pieces. See, look at this. So this would be like an internal corner, left hand or right hand. Yeah. See, you got all your molding for the staircases too. No reversible nosing. Wow. So yeah, this is definitely a place where you would want to come to if you're a professional. And look at all these nosings here. So you got stair nosing. You got all your molding. You got all your transition strips. These are T-shaped or quarter round, or just standard reducers. You got felt paper underlay. So yeah, as a pro, you know, this is probably a place where you want to come to, because they seem like they have everything in order here. So you got your grills here, your registers for your ventilation systems. So you got some wall baseboards, skirting boards. If you're watching from Britain, I know you guys call them skirting boards, but we refer to them as baseboards here in this part of the world. But yeah, guys, I think the lighting, although there are very many lights, really, but I think if you had directional lighting in this store, pointing to the display, I believe it would just make a little bit more of an impact on what we're selling here. Hydro shield. So yeah, this is water resistant laminate, you know, because it is a wood chip product, monitored by the WPC, which is the Wood Particle Board Council. I'll see they got rolls of cork underlayment there. So yeah, they got some stock in overhead bays, but that's another, I believe that's another weakness of a business, is not having enough warehouse space. And being here in the Midwest of these United States of America, Illinois is like the crossroads for the transportation, logistics, warehousing industry. And so warehouse space is very expensive in the Great Lakes states. And for example, when I see this, where the shelving overhead sort of ends like right there. I mean, look at all that space. Look at all that space that's being wasted. You know, where you could still, I mean, you can still go up to those balusters. You could still have another row, so you can stock more, guaranteeing that the bigger the contractors, the developers, the sort of home builders, the big associations having larger jobs, where the jobs could be 30, 40, 50,000 square foot, or 30, 40, 50 unit jobs, they could still rely on your business to be able to supply that kind of quantity. So yeah, here's more of an AquaGuard. See, waterproof flooring. So waterproof mainly usually pertains to vinyl. Water resistant, that's where you find all your laminate. But here they actually have waterproof wood-based laminate. So